I'm off to Sainsbury's to draw some money out for the electrician. The alarm went off in the middle of the night, and it turns out to be the sockets. It's a long story. Basically, I managed to turn the alarm off by turning on the fuse, and well, what happened was the alarm went off. I went downstairs to try and turn it off and I couldn't. Then I realised there was a power cut, so I threw the second master switch, and then I was able to disable the alarm. So I went back to bed. When I woke up, I realised that my phone wasn't picking up Wi-Fi, so I knew there was another power cut. And this time I couldn't throw the secondary master switch, so I called the electrician, and then I decided to test each fuse in the series, and basically I narrowed it down to the sockets, but I didn't know which of the sockets was faulty, so that's why I called the electrician out. So I decided to test each socket that has an active plug in it. And so anyway, I found out it was the one in the front room. It was one of the plug boards. So I changed the fuse and it worked. So I called the electrician back and said, forget it, I fixed it. Drawn the money. Why do I need the money now? It's because about 20 minutes ago I had another power cut, and this time I couldn't find the source of the problem, so I rang the electrician back until they come up here and within 2 hours. It's going to be £100 call out and £60 for remedial work. So I don't know. So it's good to be outside anyway. I was planning to go out anyway. I need some bread. I might get some baked beans and some tinned spaghetti bolognese, and maybe an extra pint of milk, or 4. So I'm heading back home now, and hopefully I'll be in time for the electrician. He can't come right away because it's New Year's Eve, and his wife's out the house, so he's having to look after his child. So by 1:30 he should be at mine. Right, I'm just thinking, do I have enough money? Maybe it'll be enough. Well, I've covered it for another hour-ish. Wait a minute, £100 call out, £60 per hour thereafter. Yeah, I think it's like stretched to another hour. We'll see how it goes. The time now is, I can't check, I don't wear a watch. I only carry a phone. Oops. Just need to find a piece of, if I can find the receipt. This way. But the time is approximately about quarter to 12 p.m. Right. Stay tuned for more. guys. Happy New Year to you too. Hi. Right, that last clip of the E-card was from my sister and my brother-in-law, and that clip was recorded about 4 hours ago, and the last time I spoke was 5 hours ago. Okay, so in the last 4 hours the electrician arrived and he left about half an hour ago. So for 3.5 hours he spent looking for the problem, and what I can tell you now is everything is back to normal pretty much, except for a few points in the kitchen. The problem was, every time I turned on the fuse, or as he called it, resetting it, the sockets would not come on. It would keep tripping, which is why I had to call him out in the end. Anyway, I told him, well, he looked at most all the sockets basically, and the one in the front room was a bit of a needle in a haystack, so he had to track the source, I guess, and he had to do the same for the ones behind the two cabinets in the front room, which was quite a task because we had to move it from the wall so you could get to the sockets, and those were okay. And so we had to go in the kitchen, and there were two sockets near the kitchen seemed to be the problem, which I use for the oven and for the freezer. Now luckily there's not much in the freezer, so I managed to move stuff into the fridge freezer, and I don't use the oven unless I make toast or boil some soup, etc. But that side of the kitchen doesn't work, so that means the washing machine doesn't work, and the light in the conservatory doesn't work. But everything else does work. The fridge works. 4 other sockets in the kitchen diner work as well. So it's just 4 sockets in the kitchen, and probably the electrics in the conservatory that aren't working. But I can live without that, so that's one good thing. But he's going to come back in, he's going to give me a quote, and he's going to come back in the new year and address the issues that need addressing. Right, the time now is 4:30, and it's a Sunday, in fact it's New Year's Eve, and I was planning to go to Tesco today and pick up some basic, well, do a shop really, but I can't do that now because they finish early on a Sunday. So I'm going to, I've got 2 pieces of bread left and about a pint of milk left, so I'm going to have a couple of toast now and a coffee, and I think I will treat myself to a takeout later. So it's been quite a miserable day really, but at least I've got the telly back on and the broadband and the fridge, the essentials, and the power socket upstairs is working, so I can recharge my phone at night. At least the basic ones are working. The doorbell's not working. I don't think he knows that. So I might mention it when I send him my email address, so he can email me back the quote for the remedials. Right, so today's been quite active. I'm sorry I didn't film it, but I can appreciate it's not really good to film stuff while the work is here. So that's the day I've had. In a few hours it will be the new year here in London, England, UK. So then, see you again. Happy New Year.